In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can actually use Poppy AI to make real money online and to gain actual leverage in today's world with the help of AI. You see, unlike most of the gurus, I will teach you what I actually do on a day-to-day basis with the help of this tool. So first of all, I got this amazing Google Doc for you as the presentation for this video, but you guys can also go in and interact with it because I'm going to leave tons of prompts and crazy value in this Google Doc. So if you actually want to get this doc, what you're going to do is you're going to go inside of my academy, and then right here, you're going to go to the community tab, and then you can go into the tools section, and just like my previous video with Poppy is going to be posted right here. So you're going to go into tools section and grab this Google Doc just like that. And while you're at it, I mean, you might want to check out my community, see if you like it. All right, so let's get it. First things first, you need to create your account. Go ahead down below and click my link, and it's going to take you to Poppy. Really make sure to use my link down below, because actually if you're going to use it, you're going to have $25 off your first purchase, which is super nice. You're going to save money that way. So with all that said, let's get into step number one. Well, step number one. So I guess after you once again sign up exclusively with my link, because there could be no other way of signing up, right? You're going to be right here somewhere. You're going to end up here. And obviously I already have boards, but you would click on a new board. I'm just going to name it demo because it is going to be like a demonstrational board. And so for those of you who have no clue what's going on, let me walk you through. And I guess we can just start on the left side. This is kind of the interface. So this is really where, I guess it's easy to understand. This is where we grab the data, or this is where we upload the data. So you can click here and you can actually record the voice message, which is absolutely incredible. So if you don't want to type, you can just record your voice memo and just give it to AI. Let's actually click on stop. As you can see, we have it now as a file, which I'll show you how to use later on. You can also use images. So I can just upload any image. So besides images, obviously you can click right here, and this is the most interesting part. You can just paste a YouTube video. Additionally, you don't even need to click here. Like you can just go on YouTube, so copy a video, and then you go back here and you just anywhere press on Control V or Command V, I guess, if you're on Mac, and the video is just gonna be pasted on itself, okay? Which is super cool and super convenient when you're really like in the mode, so to speak. Same concept applies for TikToks. Same concept applies for Instagram Reels. You can also just use text, you know, give AI the data via text. Also, you can put in links to websites. So for example, this is what I did exactly. Like I used my own chatbot plug into this thing to actually write the copy, but I had to give AI the data about this website. So that is what I did. I just simply connected the website. Lastly, you can upload files, documents like PDFs, whatever other formats they accept. I'm not sure, but you can see you can also put in Google Drive links, which is absolutely crazy. And lastly, this is my favorite part. You can group things together. So click on group, and then you can drag elements in the group. But this is how you create groups. And obviously, this is how you created the chat. So now that you understand the concept, and I guess step number one is kind of over, let me actually go into my own system and really explain to you the fundamentals. So I really have like two major boards that I use all the time, basically every single day or whenever I make content, pretty much. So I really like just don't use ChatGPT anymore or Claude AI for content creation like I used to, but I literally just do not do that anymore because there is no point, because I have this. So what is this exactly? So the way it works is I treat each chat and whatever I build around it like its own ecosystem. And so what I mean is, as you can see on this board, I really have like two systems, one Instagram related and one YouTube related. We're going to be getting into these things obviously in more detail. As for YouTube, it's very simple. Basically, we have the chat, and then around it is really the surrounding data is what I'm feeding the AI, right? So hear me out. This tool is not good on its own, right? So like if you just go and like just make a blank board and you just plug in this chat, the way it is now, it is literally ChatGPT or Claude AI in this case, because I have Claude selected. If we have nothing connected, it has nothing to work with. Therefore, it's just AI. However, when you plug in all of this into it, which is a screenshot of my channel, a script of one of my videos so that it knows how I speak for sure. And then maybe in this case, I was here brainstorming like a introduction and the concept for the video you're watching right now. So as you can see, what I did is I connected tons of videos, and my own included, from other creators, you know, other creators just talking about Poppy AI. When I asked Poppy, hey, based on what these creators are saying, give me this and that information. And so it didn't just make all of this information up. As you can see, like here, it's giving me whatever stuff about Poppy AI. And all of this stuff came from these creators. I hope it's starting to make sense so far. So yeah, think of these groups as just creating databases for AI to work with, and then we just plug them in. And this is how it's done. I'm going to show you one of the first and my favorite use cases of this tool is to how to speak in someone's tone. We're going to have to create a chat first of all. So let's create a chat. And right away, we can create like 2 groups because I believe we're going to be working with 2 groups. Again, groups are your databases. Groups is basically the data you're giving to AI. I'm not sure what's the other way to put it. But so yeah, we have our 2 groups and now the groups need the data. So I'm just going to actually split my screen like this. I'm going to use some YouTube and let's see what I had in mind because I already forgot. So how to speak like anyone you want, write an intro in the style of Mr. Beast or just hype niche. Okay, I remember now. So this was my idea. Like, let's pretend we are mainstream hype YouTubers like Mr. Beast. So we're just making like, videos about whatever. Like I did this crazy stuff. Okay, we're brainstorming. We're looking for a new video idea. And so, but we're lazy. We're very lazy and we just want to get this idea as fast as possible. I'll tell you this as the experienced creator. Basically, when you replicate videos, like all creators are copying from each other. It's a fact. But when you're copying a video, in order to actually stand out, whether you like it or not, you need an original intro. Not only you need an original intro, you need a powerful intro. You need to know how to write an intro. It's a hard skill to learn, trust me, because in order to really learn that, you need experience. You need to know script writing, psychology, the art of clickbaiting. There's so many things like title payoff. And then how is your hook gonna be in contrast with the thumbnail? And the list goes on. As a beginner, you will probably just not know these things. Here's the prompt we're about to put in. So I'm gonna copy this prompt and let's just go to Poppy right away. I'll paste it in here. And so now let's start building this system out. Now, obviously I'm talking about Mr. Beast. So let's just go immediately to his channel and grab a few videos. And so what we're gonna do is, since we're modeling Mr. Beast, we wanna obviously get some of his popular videos. Yeah, let's just paste in this video and then go and grab some more of his videos. We don't even need the most popular ones, but maybe like this, one of the older videos, so that, there's some kind of a balance. You know what I mean? Then we can maybe grab like another random video from like 6 months ago. And then I'll just go in and grab last video. Let's just grab 4 videos max. So just any random video. Let's do this one. I saved 100 dogs from dying. Sounds good to me. So now that we have the database of Mr. Beast, so additionally in group 2, I will attach some of the podcasts he visited so you can pick up his conversational tone as well in order to discover the true balance, since he tends to be dramatic in his videos sometimes. That's important. If we're modeling a person, you don't want to just model their videos. You want to model the person, how they speak. So to do that, like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, these videos are extremely over exaggerated. We just want to get a little bit of the real Mr. Beast. That is why I'm doing it. So just type in Mr. Beast podcast and literally grab, whatever, not 2-hour version, because again, it's going to consume unnecessary credits. 1 hour and 25-minute version is enough. Yeah, it's a good video, I guess. So just grab this video and go in here and paste it in group 2. I could grab another video because why not? Or maybe this one, it's kind of an 8-minute video, but he is just promoting his tool. So it is kind of conversational, I guess. So we can paste that in here. And then the system is basically ready. All right. So then it's just up to you what you want to do. But to complete the system, to actually bring it to life, we obviously just go ahead and connect this thing just like so. Additionally, guys, I just realized this. I kind of never mentioned, but you don't necessarily have to drop videos in groups. You could just drop a video and you could connect it just like so. However, I can't understand exactly like what's the point where you can just bring a bunch of videos in a single group, and then within your prompt, you can like recall it. You can basically trigger the group at any moment, not just a video, but a whole group. And you can just call it group. It's not only organized, but it serves as a keyword in your prompt. So you really want to be grouping stuff. It goes a long way. Again, going back to what I was saying, then depends on what you want to do. But I listed, like I was just brainstorming and I gave you some ideas on what you could actually do and, like a real life implementation. So let's say go to any competitors. I will do Ryan Trahan. So imagine we are in the hype niche, like I mentioned, okay? So, we're just trying to make a video like Mr. Beast, or Ryan Trahan is obviously, his content is kind of similar to Mr. Beast's. So if you go to Ryan's channel, we can find this video. I tried every seat on the most expensive airline. And so the thing about this video, this particular video, is literally a lot of YouTubers tried this format. Like, I'm not even lying about this. If I'm going to copy this video's title and just paste it in, we're going to see so many versions of this video. Like, literally every creator in the world has copied this video. So what I'm saying is, if everybody's copying this video and making their own version, we could do the same. So how can we do that? You catching my drift so far? Like, okay, now our goal is like, we went to Ryan's channel and we found a validated viral video idea. So now our goal is to strategically copy paste his video, because like that's what every creator does out there, right? Like, there's no shame in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link. So that's the first step. And then we're going to go into Poppy and just paste the link. I guess let's use it in a group. I guess model video, we'll call it. And so boom, now we have our model video and I'm going to connect it to here. And so here's the prompt I made, and here's kind of the case scenario. So I'll provide you with a video title and the hook of one of my competitors' videos. My goal is to literally copy this video idea as close as possible whilst keeping it ethical. You have to say that, because sometimes if you tell AI, hey, I want to copy someone, it's going to be all like, oh, we can't do this due to copyright issues, blah, blah, blah. So you have to mention that we are doing this ethical, right? Cool. Because it is an insanely viral video concept, and I'm sure it will work again. All right. So I rewrite this hook in the tone of Mr. Beast, which you can pull from group, and give me some variations of the title based on the Mr. Beast's titling style. So I'm going to go ahead and paste Ryan's title, Ryan's hook he used, because remember I told you we do need an original hook in order to create a new video, right? But we can copy everything else about the video. We just need the original hook. That's really all it takes. So copy this thing. Then we need to obviously paste it. I guess I'll tweak this prompt real quick. Obviously delete this part since it's just a template. Now I do have this question mark right here, which needs to be edited. So if you are going to use this prompt, remember, go right here to you can pull from the group. And in this case, Mr. Beast is in the group 23. So I'm going to go in and change this to group 23. Now, this system is now complete. So all I have to do is press enter, and I'm just going to go in and press enter. And let's see what kind of a video idea and the hook Poppy gives us. So here are the titles we're getting. I spent $100,000 testing every airplane seat. Last to leave luxury airplane wins $100,000. $1 versus $100,000 airplane seat, world's most expensive airplane seat. Like, this is awesome. It really is, okay? And then for the hook, it's going to explain us what it's going to do exactly. And so now it's going to present us the hook. It's going to explain us the hook. So opens with a bold statement, immediately explains the stakes challenge, blah, blah, blah. And here's the hook. So now I'm going to read this, and imagine you're watching a Mr. Beast video or Ryan Trahan, whatever, and you tell me if that sounds like them. There's an airplane seat that costs more than most houses, and today I'm going to show you what it's like to fly in it. I'm going to test every single seat class on this airline, from basic economy all the way up to a flying apartment that comes with its own bedroom, shower, and personal butler. This is going to be the most expensive flight experiment ever, and I'm going to show you exactly what you get at every price point. Yeah, I mean, it sounds Mr. Beast enough to me. So it is awesome, and it took me literally 10 minutes. That's the key part. So if you are actually like brainstorming in any niche, you can obviously apply this concept anywhere, literally anywhere, and you will get your ideation and brainstorming done in minutes. And it's usually, as a creator myself, like I'll speak for myself, for me, this used to be the most just like brain energy consuming part. And sometimes I didn't want to start a video because I was like so hesitant to go through the whole brainstorming stage, because sometimes it's just hectic. Like, creative process is weird. You cannot systematically come up with this stuff sometimes, but AI can. So you should absolutely leverage that. And with that said, let's move on to the next case, which is summarizing a video quickly. Now, there could be multiple points for this or purposes, but from my point of view, where it really makes sense, you can just take someone's podcast and accelerate the speed of learning if you genuinely just needed to extract a piece of information. I'll say this in other words. Let's say there's like a 40-minute video from someone. Or if we go to my channel, for example, like fairly recently, this video didn't really get that many views, but if we go to my channel right here and we can look at this video, we can see this monetization course. And it's a perfect video to be summarized because it's like just a value-packed course. By the way, you could watch it. Feel free. It's a value-packed course, and you know, it's just a lot of information. But some of you probably don't have 44 minutes to watch it. And so imagine you're like, yo, AI guy just dropped these 40 minutes of sauce, but I don't have the time to watch it. So let me at least see what this guy is cooking up. So how are we gonna play this off? I'm gonna use a new chat because, by the way, when you use the same chat, it builds up your information over time. So if you're going to be like me, so as you can see right here in my own system, I really don't have many chats opened up. And this same chat goes like way, way back. Like basically since I started using Poppy, I just use the same chat for everything because it builds data, like I said. But anyway, that's just so you know. But in our case, I'm going to create another chat just so the data doesn't interfere, because just like how it compounds, sometimes I see the data interfering with each other. So that is why I actually made a separate Instagram system and a separate YouTube system. But with that being said, let's actually move on to use case number 4. And let me show you how to extract all the value from any video you want. And so it's really simple. You just go in and you copy this prompt. It's really super simple. I probably should have made this the third use case because it's kind of, it went from harder to easier, but whatever. So let's just paste it here. Now let's find the video, or I mean, okay, let's just get this video summarized. So let's go back here and just simply paste the video. In this case, if it's that simple, you just have like one video go into AI. You can do this, like why not? So yeah, now let's actually analyze the prompt a bit more. By the way, I forgot to show you guys, you can actually click here and get the full screen. So the prompt goes like this. I really do not have the time to watch this video, but I really want to extract all the value from it. You know what I mean? Here's what we'll do. In group 1, you will find the video or multiple videos that need to be summarized. Now, I don't expect you to know the right summarizing techniques I'm looking for. So here's the video in group 2, how to actually summarize. Now, give me this information I'm looking for. Actually, I forgot I even wrote this. All right. So, but yeah, that's a cool tip. So we can go on YouTube and we can type like how to effectively summarize a video or a script. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a tutorial on this. Perfect. The best way to summarize books with ChatGPT. I feel like this is exactly what we need. Perfect. This video is just for us. How to summarize a YouTube video with ChatGPT. Since we are technically using ChatGPT, we can definitely use this video. And we still have to use groups because, like I said, I forgot the way I built this prompt. So let's still use groups. So I'm going to be group number 1, and this video goes in here. And then we need to disconnect the video and connect the group, and then make sure this video is here, and then connect the group. And now let's press enter and see what we get. And so here we go. Main summary of how to get monetized on YouTube fast in 2025. So requirements for monetization. Chapter 1, subscriber engagement strategy, content strategy. So you can obviously follow along and see like chapter 1 getting 1K subscribers, and then each sub-chapter broken down, and it gives you a bullet point of what's happening within the chapter. And then chapter 2, 4,000 watch hours. And then chapter 3, fast monetization tips with all the bullet points. Cool. And now you can actually recall any of these chapters and ask AI to really break it down in extreme details. So for example, let's say chapter 1, subchapter 2, I want to get all the details there are. So I'm going to type in the following prompt. So I'm going to write, now go ahead to chapter 1, subchapter 2, and write it in extreme detail. Not sure if that's the right language to use here because like it could really go extreme with the details. But now it's actually giving like a kind of a step-by-step strategy on how to progress in YouTube. Yeah, so it looks awesome, honestly. Just like that, you could summarize anybody's course. So if you are new to YouTube, you tell me if this is valuable. Like imagine you're a complete beginner and you're just summarizing this course. So look at the information given to you. Like it's genuinely useful, all right? Like we cannot argue with this. And so obviously this goes for any video out there. Extremely useful technique. And let's move on to the next one. So here's my own YouTube system. Here's kind of the step-by-step explanation of the groups. And here is how to actually use this template. So you can pause and read, but I'm just gonna move on and kind of explain as I go. So basically this YouTube system is designed to know exactly who I am and exactly the way I want the videos to be written and exactly what I need to be written, if that makes sense. So how do I get all of these things achieved? This is literally the most important part of this all. It's group number 1, and this is where I kind of declare myself. So in this case, this is not like my personal brand, but this is just like AI guy, obviously. So obviously here we have just videos. Basically in the prompt, I say that, hey, go to group number 1. And this is where you're going to understand my tone of voice, like how I actually speak, the way I speak. And yeah, from there, you can just learn everything there is to learn about me. That will give you enough data to begin with. So that is super important. If you're already a content creator, just like get like 5 of your videos and take a screenshot of your YouTube channel and just put it in a single group. If you're not a content creator, whatever writing you have, you can use, just put in your writing, like emails, text messages. Or if you're a complete newbie and you're starting out, you could like, obviously nothing stops you from copying my videos or videos of other creators, and you can replicate their tone of voice like I just showed you in step number 3, I believe. But you can do something smarter. I thought of it just now, literally 2 moments ago. You could click right here on start recording. And so if you don't have any content on the internet, you obviously don't have anything to just plug in and tell the AI, you know, your tone of voice. What you can do is click on start recording and just talk for like 2-3 minutes. Talk about your life, tell a story. Imagine you're talking to a friend. Obviously, don't try to sound too smart. Like be yourself, okay? Be yourself and just record this voice memo and give it to AI, and it's gonna be enough, I promise you. So once you declare your tone of voice, next up, you need to declare how to write. So specifically how to write on YouTube. And what I did is I went on YouTube and I just typed in, like I was literally YouTube writing course. So I just typed in YouTube script writing course. And at the time, these guys were at the top of the search. So I guess they're no longer here. But yeah, I promise you they were here at the top. So that's why I just copied 2 random tutorials. And now they're here. Also, this video from Magnatus Media, I frequently plug in here. Next up, this group used to be Mr. Beast group. Because of content like data limitations, I had to remove some of the videos because they're kind of useless. So this is the Mr. Beast group. I just have like one video from Mr. Beast here. And sometimes I do tell AI to speak like Mr. Beast and just use his talking patterns, whatever. And so in these groups, these are kind of reference videos. So for example, like right here specifically, this group 30 is, I don't know when exactly you're gonna watch this video, but basically like the other day, I was brainstorming a new video. And so you know how in these YouTube courses, I will have like a reference channel. And so this is the reference channel that's gonna be in one of my YouTube courses. And so I gave it to AI as well. So it analyzed, you know how in the YouTube videos I show Social Blade, it analyzed the Social Blade. And with all this information, you then plug all of this in. And yeah, then you just start brainstorming your hook. So how do you do that exactly? All right, so here's one of the prompts I used, and I'm just gonna go over it and explain some of the logic. So it starts like this. All the information about the topic is located in group 13. Specifically, I'm attaching competitors' videos. So basically what I was doing here is I was just modeling a video from a competitor. And in my case, since I'm making tutorial videos, for me, it's super simple to model, videos of other people. So that's what I did. I used specific wording here, like I just taught you, literally. I said, ultimately, our goal is to essentially copy paste that script ethically without infringing anyone's copyright, obviously. I want to make a promotional yet valuable video for my audience about this tool. Now, this is a very interesting wording, speaking pattern that I want you to understand and learn. Remember, at all times, when remaking this script, value given must be exact same, and our script must also reflect that same data in order to make a compelling promotional video. I was making a promotional video, so it's probably not the best example, but you get the point. So you just need to, first of all, tell AI the data about yourself and then how to structure the video. It needs some kind of a YouTube course behind it, I believe. And then a video from Mr. Beast because he's the GOAT. And then the context. So in this case, I was researching an intro for Poppy, like for this video you're watching right now. So what I did is I just plugged in a bunch of Poppy videos and it basically scanned videos, all of these guys. Like it's also a time saver because before Poppy, I would have to go and myself look at all these videos and see what these people were up to in order to do my own research. Think about that. Really think about that. Like collective length of these videos is probably over 2 hours because this is a pretty long video. And I think over 2 hours at least. And so you would have to spend over 2 hours of your time before Poppy to, get the information, do the research. It's insane. I don't understand how we used to live without this tool. So, and then once all the context is plugged in, you just start cooking. So if we go to my channel and we can go to my videos, the video I made recently, actually 2, if not 3 of the videos, even more. So I believe this is the video where I really started using Poppy heavily. And this script, the intro specifically, was 100% made by Poppy fully, start to finish. In fact, this script, start to finish, was made by Poppy. Obviously, some technical details like the tutorial elements were edited manually, but all the storytelling, the engaging techniques were made by Poppy AI. This is kind of a more of a tutorial-based video, so whatever. But this course also, which got me 20,000 views in just a day, it was also, the intro specifically was made with Poppy AI. So you can see I'm actually using this stuff in real time in front of you guys. So my content is already heavily AI generated and people don't even understand. This is scriptwriter's job, boom, gone, like that. And it takes no time practically. So this is this system in real life in implementation, so to speak. If we go in, we can actually just look at some of the prompts that I made and we can just see what I was saying. Okay, let's do something new. At this time, I want to make a new video and you'll help me with the initial ideation. And you'll write out the first part of the video for me, basically all the way up till the start of the tutorial. So you see how I was actually I'm doing what I'm saying. Surprising, right? But yeah, just declare that you always want to start with making an original intro. And then by the time you finish writing the intro, the AI will always plan out the rest so that you will kind of stay organized. But in group 1, I just declared the videos. Then in group new video build, you have all the context and comments for the new video, which is probably something similar to this. This group is no longer around, but it was probably something like this. And so modeling their structure and the storytelling style of how I make original shorts video, referring to right here. So you see, out of nowhere, I just referred to group 1, to an element in group 1. So referencing that video, and obviously keeping in mind the new context, let's start writing this. And so this is what AI actually did. In the last few months, this faceless YouTube channel has earned over $20,000 from uploading these simple philosophical videos. And if we take a closer look, it literally started 19 months ago. I know that you know that this sounds like AI guy. It really does sound like him. That's his speaking pattern, so to speak. This exact speaking pattern got one of my videos over 1 million views right here. If you watch this video, it has almost exact same channel presentation pattern, which it kind of works, right? And this was literally generated in no time. I just typed out a prompt. I just kind of gave it my idea and boom, like at least the draft is ready. But I read it and I was like, okay, you're on the right track, but you just copy pasted the existing hook. Make it sound fresh, but keep it pretty much the same. All right, so that's how you make a hook original. You keep it the same, but you just make it original. And so it did. Okay, guys, in just 19 months, this faceless YouTube channel has generated over $20,000, uploading simple philosophical videos. I guess I didn't like something fundamentally about this. I think the title payoff wasn't there. And then I wrote, I'm thinking to title it, I found a 10K a month YouTube automation channel. So yeah, it is in fact the brainstorming of this exact video because I copied, but yeah, that's the video. As you can see, as soon as I changed the title, and I kind of set the tone in a different way, in a different trajectory, AI immediately made the updated version. Here's the intro. Okay guys, I just found a YouTube channel that's making over $10,000 a month using nothing but AI tools. And the craziest part, they're doing it with simple philosophical videos that take less than an hour to make. Which yeah, obviously sounds like AI guy, so yeah, they call me AI guy for a reason. Like I probably said this, I don't say this anymore, but I used to say this in my old videos like way back in the day. Probably like in one of these, like from 6 months ago or something, and it picked this up. I didn't even prompt to say it, but it said it nonetheless. It's even saying no cap, which is kind of funny. And so here's what I've been doing recently on Instagram. This is kind of my strategy. So if we go to Instagram, or we can just click on this link, what I've been doing is really two things. And mostly I've been using Instagram to really drive traffic to YouTube with like the help of ManyChat. So the idea is for people to watch the video, and then by the end of the video, they're gonna have to comment a keyword. So right here is the keyword. And then when they comment, as you can see, chat is just going off. Like everybody's commenting this word. And then the link is gonna be sent to their DMs. Like you can see, this is my personal account and I'm just testing every reel I post. And then if I just, click here to get it. And so the way it works is just sends you the link in a DM. And if you click on it, here's the video. As you can see, it's actually gonna take it to YouTube. And so like that's kind of the play with Instagram. I just post these videos and they funnel all the views to my YouTube. Now, that's cool and all, but you might be asking, okay, like, so what? Why are you telling me all this? Every single script for these videos was written with Poppy. So this is exactly how I do it. So that's the system. And it's very much similar to the YouTube system. So I'm not sure why this stuff is here. So I'm just going to remove this or just get it out the way. But yeah, this is the kind of the prompt box. Just like similarly to YouTube, I have like a script writing masterclass. It's obviously for Reels, for Instagram. Don't plug in YouTube scripts to an Instagram chat window. So yeah, this is Instagram script writing course. And then here I have like a course connected, like a text script of one of my YouTube videos, just to give it like my overall speaking style. And then I found this database of like viral scripts of Instagram. And then as you can see, I have a few of my own reels connected, so it knows how I speak. And then if I need to give it even more context, I can always just connect these reels as well. And yeah, that's how it goes. So with all that context, you can really do incredible things. So once you give it all the context, this is how it actually goes down. You're a content pattern analyst specializing in deconstructing viral social media content. Your goal is to identify the core elements that make content successful and reconstruct. And so this is how it goes. It's obviously a very long prompt, so I can just copy it and go over to Poppy. So this one is kind of big already. Yeah, let me show you how it goes. So let's create a new chat window. And basically, I'm gonna go in and I guess paste in the prompt right away. And yeah, with this amazing prompt given, now we need to tell it what video to shorten. So let's say, even though I've already made like a reel, basically like an Instagram reel version of this video, it's already out there. But let's say I want to do it all over. So just go ahead and paste the link in here, put it in a kind of group, whatever, group 28. So now I'm going to tell it that the original script right here is in group 28. Okay. And I think that's all we have to do. We could obviously connect more data about me to make this more accurate. So we could connect my other reels, and maybe we can connect like a script writing course, because why not? I think it will make a little difference. And with all that context in mind, let's see what we get. And so as you can see, here's the text prompt it gave us. I found a travel channel making $20,000 monthly without filming a single video. But here's the insane part. They're using 5 AI tools to create content that looks like it costs thousands to produce. Then show some kind of graphics. 5 million views monthly, over 100,000 subscribers, and videos going viral weekly. So you could pause the video if you wanted to and actually read this whole script and evaluate how actually good it is. Now, from my personal experience, I would actually not move forward with a 60-second long script, because currently on Instagram, videos of about 25 seconds in length are just hitting the golden spot in terms of views. So I'm going to type in the following thing. So I just typed in, basically I want the video to be 25 seconds long, and I didn't type out long, but I think I understood the assignment. So this is our new script. I exposed the travel channel making 20K monthly using only AI. They look like they have professional camera crews and expensive gear, but they're actually using 5 AI tools to create content that looks like identical to real footage. The craziest part is their latest video took 2 hours to make and it earned $6,000. I documented their entire process and all 5 tools they use. Comment tools for the full breakdown. Like if you go to my Instagram, it literally sounds like one of my videos. In fact, we can actually watch this video because like this video right here is technically based and modeled on this same video. So like let's actually watch it together and compare it to scripts. So what I can do is I can just have this script on the right side of my screen, okay? And so you guys can kind of like watch the video as the script plays, if that makes sense. And so you guys can actually read this script while the video is playing. Like that's just next level experience. And you can actually compare it because this video is blowing up. I posted it yesterday and it already has 9,000 views. For my account, it's absolutely going viral. So let's actually see it.
I just discovered a travel channel making $20,000 monthly without filming a single video, and what I found about them left me speechless. 5 million views every month, over $200,000 made in just 7 months. And the craziest part? They're using AI to generate travel content that looks like it cost thousands to produce. I documented their entire process and turned it into a complete blueprint. Comment travel, and I'll send you my breakdown showing how to replicate these viral videos in minutes.
So as you can see, it's clearly working. Like, yeah, in this script, it played the angle of like 5 AI tools. In my own script, I played a different angle. So obviously you have to know a bit, like you still have to know how to script to an extent, but that will all come from experience. But like what I'm trying to say is like you need to be aware of these things and just like understand what angle you're taking in a video, and AI will take care of the rest. That's when it really becomes the most powerful. So now that you can see what this Instagram system can do, we can finally move on to the last step, and I can show you how I used this system to basically launch my own chatbot. And for those of you who don't know, yeah, I recently made this chatbot, so you guys can actually check it out as well if you want to. It's basically trained on my knowledge, and it's like the best YouTube automation related chatbot out there. I promise you that. So if you want to go check it out, do that. But it's also a business that was recently launched. So currently don't look at it like a software, look at it like a business that was recently launched. And so when you launch a business, you need a copywriter, right? So let's go to the system, and this is how it was functioning. So this wasn't here, and I believe this was all the data I gave it. So basically like screenshots of the landing page and then the price points or affiliate dashboard, I'm sorry. And then I gave it some context about my own Telegram channel for it to know like my writing style and whatnot. And lastly, I gave it a sales launch training from Alex Hermosi himself. And from this lady, I don't even know who it is, but just like with everything else, I just went on YouTube and I typed in sales launch training, and that's how I had it. And then I did still write a strategy. So like I've done this before, so I kind of know like how it's done. And so this is what I wrote, basically. So in group 1, you have the context to understand who I am and my background. I was saying this because it was a new chat. It's the beginning of a new conversation. So I immediately want to set the tone. And I guess at the time I also connected group 1. So I guess the actual system looked like this. Something I haven't mentioned by far, you can also carry these groups over. So just like that, and plug them in as you need, where you need them. But anyway, so in group 1, you have the context to understand who I am and my background. Now, as you can see, group 18, I'm launching an AI tool that has my chatbot. It is essentially an ambitious startup idea where I basically took an AI and traded on my own YouTube videos and courses. So quite literally, this bot is supercharged with all my knowledge. And then I think I just said, yeah. And then it goes, I want to do a sales launch of this tool on my Telegram channel. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing interesting by far, but it got back to me with these bullet points. So with all that being said, I want to do a sales launch of this tool in my Telegram channel. In order for you to get the feel of my Telegram channel, you see what I post and how I write. You have some screenshots in group 19. So it is crucial, like I said, to give it. The more data about yourself you can give it, the better it is. So now I want to do the launch like this. We should follow some kind of a hype build strategy. We'll start teasing on January 6th and the actual launch will happen on January 10th. So we should go from teasing to actually dropping it. The tool will be dropped in a YouTube video. So on the actual launch, I will just drop a video. So you can see here, I explained the strategy. I explained the context. I explained where it's going to get the knowledge from. And from there, the tool just started cooking. It got me the first post, second post, third post, basically all the posts at once, which is crazy. And then I was like, I like this a lot. How could this be more personalized towards my needs? And then it gave me the new post, bam, bam, bam. And what did I say afterwards? I said, remove the $900 a day. Also, my channel is currently sitting at 7 million total views, not 1 million. Do not mention Academy. make it more personalized. Just random comments based on this data that I guess I didn't like something, so I just gave random comments. So feel free to also just give it random comments and really pick the random details because it can tweak them. And then another batch of posts. And then I said, I want to correct the January 9 post. So you can also correct individual posts, as you can see. And then I said, the video I will drop is a YouTube automation tutorial that will have Alpha Twin integrated and presented. Yeah, so it's kind of just like too much, you know, like I've been secretly using it to help create my recent videos. Yeah, the ones blowing up right now. Like it's, okay, so now looking at it, I think at the moment, I thought that it just made too many claims and it's just kind of overall cheesy. So I didn't want to go with this one. And that's why I said, I told it to change it. And it did, but I still didn't like it. And then I used this very powerful sentence that I think is really helpful if you want to sell nowadays. I said, I also don't like this is going to be different at the end. Make it more Gen Z. So I said, make it more Gen Z. And after I said that, it immediately looks amazing. It even said no cap. This one is about to go crazy. Like it's actually pretty cool. And so, yeah, and that's done. I guess from there, I just copied the script and the launch happened. And we launched the software like this using AI to write the copy. So I'm going to end this video here. If you obviously liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Run up Poppy link down below. Also, feel free to check out my academy. It is where we hang out, basically. I jump on weekly calls, by the way, every single week. Not just me, other people also take calls, but specifically me, I'm here every single week on a weekly call answering your questions. And yeah, in general, just subscribe to the channel. Stick around on this crazy journey, and I'll see you in the next one.